Good morning, everyone. My name is Kate. I am a Scentsy Star consultant, and I wanted to show you some of our different Scentsy warmers this morning, different types of Scentsy warmers. We have at least 3 different types. The first one is our nightlight warmer, which is also known as a mini warmer. The second would be our standard warmer, which is the one that has a visible bulb and produces light. The third would be our scentsy element warmer, which actually has a heating element right underneath the non-removable dish that heats up your wax. And so I just wanted to go over those and a couple of ways that you can remove wax and also the difference between our wax and other wax. So lots of good information this morning. I hope I don't have dirt on my face. I was just in the garden. So there's a possibility. But anyways, I'm using an app actually to be able to do a front and back view. So that's why you're staring at my dining room. Sorry about that. The iPhone actually doesn't let you switch views while you're recording. So I have to use this app to do that. So it might angle me a little funny while I'm showing you products, but what else is new? So the first one that I want to show you is our nightlight warmer or mini warmer. This is a wildlife warmer. It's one of my favorite. It actually has a full-size regular standard bulb warmer that matches it, and it's gorgeous. So here is the nightlight warmer. And so this is what it looks like when it's turned off. I took the wax out of it so that way we can play with it a little bit. You flip this little button here, switch, and it turns on the nightlight warmer. These are great for bathrooms or small rooms. You could most definitely use it in a full-size room, but you can only get 1 cube of wax in there at a time, or it would be very full. If you're like me, I'm really good at hitting these, so let's pull it out really quick. And so another cool thing about our nightlight warmers, which is really hard to show you with one hand, is if you press this button, I can't do it with one hand, but if you press this button, you can turn this plug-in part. So as you can see, my plugins are sideways, and so I have this turned so that it will fit, and obviously my warmer is not going to be sideways. Let's see if I can set this phone down and show you, hold on 1 second, how it turns. Ooh, I'm breaking things. All right, there we go. So you have this little piece right here, and you would just press it and turn. And you can turn it any direction, so 360 movement. But it only goes one way, so if it's not turning, turn it the other way. I end up doing that all the time. And these to put together when you get it or take apart, you just unscrew this, pull it off. There's your bulb. Scentsy has 3 different types of bulbs. They have a 15 watt, a 25 watt, and a 50 watt, I believe. I would have to check on those. But I know these are 15 watts. And so that's for our standard mini warmer or nightlight warmer. And so you would just unscrew the bulb and replace it. And you can get those in 3 packs for, I think, less than $5. So I'm gonna put this guy back together and go switch back to the other screen. And so obviously I wouldn't want to plug it in like that. So that's when I would switch this back over, which I'm not going to do because I would have to put the phone back down. But you got the gist of it. So I'm just going to set that there. So that's our nightlight or mini warmer. Our next warmer, this is actually my favorite warmer that Scentsy has ever come out with. They've had it out for years because it's just the most versatile warmer I've ever seen. It is very dirty because this is the warmer that I use in my house all the time, year round. So I probably shouldn't even be showing it to you right now, but we'll just hope that you can't see how dirty it is through the video. So this is called the Etched Core Warmer. And the cool thing about this warmer is that it is super versatile. You can put things under it. It also has wraps that you can buy, holiday or non-holiday, that go over it. And so it has these, like I said, it's so dirty. My dogs like to bump into our end table where this sits, and the wax, I like to put too much wax in my warmers, but the wax sometimes will get spilled, which is not a big deal, but I should probably clean it out a little more often. And we do have other options beside wax if that's something that happens to you as well. So this is what that looks like when it's lit up. Really pretty warmer, very simple. It definitely has quite a texture to it. So one of my favorite things about this warmer is that you can take other things like this birch wood stand that obviously has wax all over it, but don't tell anyone. And so I'm gonna set it on this birch wood stand. So that just gave it a little bit of character. It's still cute, I like it. But now I also have this wrap, and this is my favorite wrap. It's a little deer family, some trees. I have a country one with a tractor. I have a grapevine one. I have a white sparkly, what's it called? Porcelain one that says peace for Christmas. I love it. That also goes around this warmer. So I'm just going to, and they have a place for the cord, as you can see, the wraps. So now it's a whole new warmer, right? So I can switch that out as I want to, and I don't have to buy another warmer, even though I have a bajillion of them. So that's one of my favorite warmers, and that would be why. And this is a standard bulb warmer. So what that means is you can use I would use 2 cubes of wax in this one, but you can take the lid out, right? So there's your wax. It's not melted right now. Take that out, and then there's a bulb in there that is changeable, and it produces light. So that is a standard warmer, and it heats up that wax. And the last one I want to show you is our element warmer. So what this means, this is an element warmer. And what that means is that when you open this, there is wax, right? But this top part is one whole thing. It's not removable, okay? And there is a heating element that sits right underneath this wax. It doesn't go bad. It doesn't need to be replaced. All of our warmers have lifetime warranties, just so you know. And it heats up this wax, and because it's so close to the wax, you only need to put 1 cube of wax inside our element warmers. And so as you can see, there's little holes in the top of the lid where the scent can come out. And this warmer in particular has a chalkboard on it, which I think is super cute. And it comes with a piece of chalk. So you can actually decorate it the way that you wish to. So this is our element warmer. It's really cute. And one of the other things I wanted to talk to you guys about, so these are what our wax bars look like, okay? They come with 8 cubes. Obviously, this one is used. So I have 6 left in here. Each cube lasts 10 hours. So you get 80 hours in a scentsy bar. So each cube is 10 hours, 8 bars, 80 hours. So I leave mine in a lot longer than that, but that's just what scentsy guarantees, okay? The thing about our wax that really sets it apart from other wax that you would use, and I will even admit to you right here that before I started selling scentsy, oh gosh, don't look at my horrible kitchen, I'm sorry. Before I started selling scentsy, I was obsessed with one scent of Yankee Candle, and it's this one. And I probably shouldn't admit that because I still buy it because it's my favorite scent, and we just don't have one that's similar to it, at least not in my opinion. Obviously, I have a billion scentsy wax bars, and I prefer them over Yankee Candle, but I can tell you from personal experience that scentsy wax burns at a lower temperature, so it's not going to burn you. It doesn't have to get hot in order to melt like Yankee or Walmart ones do. It also lasts longer. And you get more cubes in a scentsy bar of wax than you do in Yankee Candle or Walmart's or whatever else you're buying. And it's also made of paraffin wax. And if you don't know what paraffin wax is, it's just a very safe form of wax. It doesn't evaporate into the air. So you're not inhaling it. It's not landing on your surfaces or anything like that. It's actually used at some spas for like facial treatments, hand treatments, basically for your skin. So it's a very safe wax. And I can show you when I say that I'll regret this later because I'm gonna have to take it off of me. But if your children ever, get a hold of it in a mini warmer or something, I can tell you my finger is in there. Sorry, I'm trying not to drip it. And it is not burning me. So that's one of the major differences is our wax heats or melts at a much lower temperature than other waxes do. Yeah, I already regret that. It stuck to my fingers. But yeah, so that's just some information about our wax and warmers. And I also want to show you a very handy way to get wax out of your warmer. So when it's time to replace the wax, you're going to take, because obviously with this element warmer, you don't want to carry the whole warmer because it doesn't come apart, right? And I don't like to dump them because it gets all over the side and then I got to clean it off and I'm kind of lazy. So what you would use is a cotton ball or two cotton balls. And if you just stick these in here, this is new wax, so I'm a little bit upset about this, but that's okay. I just stuck 2 cotton balls in there and voila. All of the wax is out of the warmer and it's not all over the place. So I'd call that a success. So those are our 3 different types of warmers and a little bit about our wax and our mini warmers and how to remove wax. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out for me or your party host. And I will talk to you guys soon. Have a great day.